Hello, storytellers. Now, I know it doesn't matter if you're a screenwriter or a filmmaker, your dream is to get your project finished, get your script made into a film, or take that project that you've been dreaming of making and getting it finished and out to audiences. Now, there are several things that are going on in our current political climate that are going to have. Now, quick disclaimer, this is not a political in any way, shape, or form video. Every administration has done things that has affected us as filmmakers and screenwriters, good and bad. So my goal in making this video is just making you informed about what is going on so you can get your script made, so you can finish your film project and get it out to audiences. Months ago, the current administration did not complete sending out funding to various organizations. And a lot of those organizations were different art programs that various states fund. Now, if you have not subscribed to your state's film commission or your local county's arts programs, you need to go do it right now. It is imperative that you do this because anytime that a new administration comes in and changes rules and guidelines, they will let you know because they're at the forefront of making sure each state gets money. Now, I received an email last week letting me know that while the Arts Council in my county did receive some of their funding, they did not receive all of it, which means that the grant programs that they offer towards the end of the year, they currently will not be offering. This will not 100% affect every county, every state, but it's going to affect a lot of us, especially us independent filmmakers who rely on these grants to make our projects. So, like I said, make sure you are following your state's film commission and your local county's commission so you can get all the updated news on if they are still going to be offering grants later this year, and if so, what changes are going to be made. Now, I know a lot of programs that are still going to be giving out grants, their grants are going to be reducing. So let's talk a little bit about the tariffs on anything that's being imported into the U.S. Now, a lot is still up in the air about this. And I have two thoughts on this that are, at this current moment, differing. One is this potentially could be a big boom for indie films that are made in the U.S. As indie filmmakers, we have always used what we currently have to make our films. So if you can find other filmmakers, crew, actors, and work with them to make your project here in the US, then you're going to benefit from this. Now, on the other hand, there are plenty indie filmmakers who do opt to shoot in different countries because other countries offer really great film incentives. And maybe because of their story, it fits better with being shot in a different country. A lot of American movies are shot in Canada. So for our indie filmmakers who do shoot in other countries, this may impact you. Then we have just the changing in our industry as a whole. The last 10 years, we have seen a major shift in filmmaking. The strikes and everything that has gone on in the industry has impacted it negatively. There are less jobs, less projects in general, across the board for everybody. In Hollywood and on the independent side. I've seen in my personal writing, my clients have decreased 80%. So with that, we must be strategic in how we move forward. Now, people who were smart 10 years ago looked at other countries and how they were doing things. There has been a big boom in the last 5-6 years with short apps, kind of like Quibi. Now, Quibi crashed because of the pandemic. If it had not been for the pandemic, this app would have taken off. Now, if you look at a lot of Asian countries, China, Japan, Korea, they all have apps where short form content is king. And essentially what they're doing is they're merging this bingeable content style of Netflix and taking feature length films or series and just cutting them up and making millions, if not billions, depending on which app you look at, of dollars. A lot of people have migrated to YouTube, and YouTube is doing some really cool things so that filmmakers can really sustain themselves on there. There are a lot of really great YouTube channels that are pushing out content directly to the consumer. So if you are a screenwriter, if you are a filmmaker, this is the way to go. Creating your own content and providing it directly to the consumer. I'm not saying that you need to go out and build an app, but what I am saying is there are many platforms where you can put your content up and go straight to your consumer, your audience. If you cultivate them properly using Instagram, TikTok, and even Snapchat, you can build a really loyal audience. And there are channels that are bringing in hundreds of thousands of dollars a year and tens of thousands of dollars a month. So that is game changing for the independent creator. So how do we go about taking action on this? One, you have to find your tribe. This is the most important thing. Do not go out and try to contact big creators. They are out of your reach. But what is in your reach are the people who are on the same level as you, maybe a step ahead or a step behind. If you build a tribe with those people, they're going to be just as hungry as you and ready to go out and do the work. YouTube right now, more so than any time in history, is ripe for new creators. It's not easy, but you can go on YouTube right now, start an account, and really find an audience. It is not difficult, but it does take work. If you're not a part of a filmmaking community or writers group, find one and join them now. Build your community. If you're like, hey, I don't know where to start, you can start right here at Storycraft. We have a writers group where we post information weekly, but then we have a writers meetup every 2 weeks where we get together, we talk about our writing, we talk about the industry, and we are building a collective of people who are not just talking about what we want to do. We're going out and we're making it happen. Now, if you need some more information, or if you're like, hey, Mel, all that is great, but I want to get started right now, check out one of our courses or a one-on-one consultation. So we can get your script in the hands of people who are ready to make moves and get your film made. Links are in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next one.